One of the most prestigious is Harvard, just a stone's throw from the square. And if you throw a stone the other way, there's a different kind of action taking place. It's the opening of a live musical stage production called the Rocky Horror Show. And unlike some of the tweety penny loafered students, it's far from traditional.
I see Vito at the old Harvard Square Theater for the premiere performance of the Rocky Horror Show. I'll tell you about this costume in a minute. The Rocky Horror Show started out in England about 8 years ago as a play. It was a smash hit. Then it was made into a movie here in the United States again. Thousands of people flocked to see it. Now I'll tell you about this costume. You see, a lot of the people who come to see this dress up in the same costumes that the cast members wear. And then when they come here, it's kind of a continuing happening. Tonight we're going to have a chance to meet the people that are coming in, to go see some of the show, and also go to the cast party afterward. Let's talk to some of these people. Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out what you got on there.
Well, as you can see, it's a coat, shoes, socks, bow tie.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Just fine. What have you heard about Rocky?
I heard it was a really great show. I thought I'd come down and check it out.
Have fun. Where's your camel?
Outside.
There's Richard O'Brien. He wrote the movie and the play. Richard loves the world of the strange and fantastic.
What do you think's going to happen in there?
I think there's going to be a lot of energy, basically.
Yeah.
And a lot of people letting go.
I'll say.
Tell us about it.
Astounding.
Your outfit.
Oh, just something I picked up at Eileen's basement.
Hey, this is an evening of theater, and everyone dresses up for the theater, right?
The play is scheduled to start in just a few minutes. Let's go take a look.
Let's see. How to describe this play? It's a science fiction spoofing, sexy, rock and roll musical comedy. In other words, it's best not to try and describe it.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I have got to keep control.
Jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
Storyline, believe it or not. These kids get lost in a deserted road and go to look for help in an eerie mansion. There's fun, plenty of surprises, a little launch, great costumes, and fabulous music. By the way, it's definitely not your tame, G-rated Mary Poppins type entertainment for the whole family. The music is great, and the audience loves it. What'd you think?
Oh, it was really good. Great.
The London one was much better.
Well, hey, what'd you think?
It was excellent.
What do you think?
It was great.
Yeah?
Real good.
I really liked it.
It's a moving sociological comment on our times today, I think.
Filth and trash. I thought it was great, but you got to work on the sound system a little bit, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear anybody singing.
What'd you think?
This PA system needs a little work, but other than that, I thought it was flawless.
You heading for the party?
Of course.
Okay, we're all heading for the big cast party. It's supposed to be hundreds of people there, including friends of the production company, the cast, and Rocky fans.
The party's taking place here at a club in Boston called Spit, which is a new wave club in Boston. And by the way, these clothes are supposed to be new wave. Coming to a place called High Society here on Newberry Street. And the guy that sold them to me said that I'm supposed to look like a rude boy. Frankly, I can't figure out what a rude boy is supposed to be.
You know, your personality tends to change a little when you wear these things. Hey, there's Richard O'Brien, the author of the stage and screenplay. Richard is a fantasy lover. What are you trying to do with Rocky?
Basically, have a good time. I always liked rock and roll concerts, and I always thought a rock and roll concert would be terrific if there was a storyline threaded through it. And that was one of the elements of Rocky that I tried to get going, you know. So you could actually get a series of rock and roll songs, and good songs, but thread them all together somehow or other.
Yeah, I was just looking at your outfit here. And also, I noticed he's
quiet, isn't it?
It's kind of quiet, yeah. I figure that your hero must be Stillman, the guy with the quick weight loss diet.
No, I tell you, my heroes. Tarzan's one of my heroes.
Yeah, why's that?
I don't know. Silver Surfer's one of my heroes.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
I'll buy that. Now it's time to toast the creators of the Rocky Horror Show.
You know your lines? We'd like to toast our dashing host. Michael White. and author Richard O'Brien, who he really thinks the most. The most!
My name's not Arthur.
Arthur. And everyone who broke their bonds to set the show aglow. So lift your glasses and shake your ass for the Rocky Horror Show!
Well, this bizarre happening has been launched, and from here, the Rocky Horror Show hits the road, moving all over the country. Maybe it'll land in your backyard. And remember,